Before Climate Crew came, there were a lot of school fights going on. We were having fights all the time.
My first 4 weeks at the school as principal, we had 8 fights in 4 weeks.
Good morning. It is Friday morning, January 31st, 2014.
Welcome to White County High School in Sparta, Tennessee, where change is in the air.
There are barely any fights going on anymore.
Part of the reason for the change is a new student group called Climate Crew, a group of kids who promote plain old good citizenship.
It's just been such a positive experience for us. You know, why would you not want to have something that's going to promote character education and that's going to promote good citizenship?
To begin our announcements this morning, we have some members of our Climate Crew.
Hi, I'm Kara. And I'm Sabrina. We are members of the Climate Crew. An eye for an eye will leave the whole world blind. So don't retaliate when someone says or does something that hurts you.
The word climate in Climate Crew is an acronym. Each letter stands for a quality the group admires.
Courage, leadership, integrity, modesty, ambition, tolerance, and equality. And if we practice those traits, we can't help but make our school a better place.
Right now, about 50 of White County High's 1,200 students are in Climate Crew. Their goal is to make their school a safe and welcoming place for everyone.
Cheers, one more time.
The pep rally gets going around 9:30, and this week's shenanigans offer a little something for everybody. There's cheering, there's rapping, there's tug of warring. There's even a grown man, Vice Principal Brian Haley, all dressed up in the Warrior mascot suit. Even Climate Crew has a role to play at the pep rally, assigning team building projects to fellow students. Things like forming a human pyramid and solving a goofy math problem. Let's see, -6 + 3 × 4 + 2 cubed, whatever. The point of all of this is to get people working together. After the pep rally, some kids from Climate Crew gather to talk about the group's origins.
It's based off a Safe Schools survey where people thought that they were kind of, maybe not safe in the school.
On our climate survey, our lowest ones were the...
I think accepting differences and being free from substance abuse.
For guidance counselor Jennifer Murphy, support for Climate Crew grew out of something more powerful than any survey.
Last year, something really traumatic happened with our homeroom. Our friend committed suicide, and it was really difficult for our homeroom especially. And
for Jennifer Murphy, that was the beginning of Climate Crew.
In my heart, it was kind of birthed and reinforced by losing that student who we thought was plugged in and wasn't.
For educators, it's a scary thought. If you lose a child you thought was plugged in, what about the ones who are clearly not? What about them?
I want kids to be involved, not just in climate, but in anything. Find something and tether yourself to the school.
Whatever the origins of Climate Crew, most everyone agrees it's a good thing.
It's gotten so much better. There are no fights. Everybody's a lot, nicer, and we're trying to keep people more respectful of each other and to accept everybody else.
As a principal of a high school, there are days that you want to pull your hair out when you leave, but there are also days where you get students like the Climate Crew together and you think all is right with the world.